Hello Internet and all the ships at sea. I kind of had this random urge to make a video, and absolutely nothing to talk about. So I asked Tumblr what I should talk about, and I was kind of expecting to get questions about what video games I like, or things like that, and instead I have 2 critical analysis questions and 1 impossible hypothetical. I don't know if I'm going to get to all 3 of them in one video, but I guess I could make a video for each. The first question concerns Seth McFarlane of Family Guy and Family Guy 2 and Family Guy 3. He basically makes the same show over and over again, is my point. The question is, Seth MacFarlane is an asshole whose bigotry is being rewarded by Hollywood. Discuss. And, this is a topic that actually has a lot of discussion on it. I'm going to talk about one particular aspect of Seth MacFarlane's work that I like. And I'm going to use this to sort of frame my critique of his work as a whole. I think it is absolutely hilarious on Family Guy when they have Stewie the baby, the super intelligent baby, and Brian, the dog of human intelligence and with human speech and semi-anthropomorphic tendencies. When they have conversations, especially with each other, but just in general, when they're talking about things about baby logic and dog logic and just grown-up adult English, like the episode where Lois is trying to distract Brian, and she's like, "Oh, you want the ball? You want the ball?" And he's like, yes, I would like the ball, please." And she's like, "Go get the ball, go get the ball." And she pretends to throw it. She does the thing where you pretend to throw the ball and the dog goes running off after it. Brian walks out of frame. He walks back a minute later. He's like, "Excuse me, but I thought you had thrown the ball, and I can see that you didn't." And it's just things like that. Or the episode where Peter is talking about how Brian kept him up late barking at the neighbor's dog, and it shows the cutaway joke to the night before. Peter's lying in bed, and Brian's just yelling, "Hey, are you a dog?" And the other dog yells back, "Yes, I'm a dog." And they're like, "We're both dogs, and we live near each other." And it's just, things like that I find hilarious. And it's, when you have the characters, the baby and the dog, who are engaging in adult human-type conversation with each other and with the people around them, there's just so much opportunity for humor. There's just, it's already implicitly there. It's hilarious. You could, it might wear tediously thin to base a ongoing 30-minute cartoon or 20-minute cartoon with commercials on just that premise, but my point is, there is a lot of humor there that is hilarious, and it doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't, Seth MacFarlane used a very, very hurtful and stereotypical depiction of the cis male reaction, cis hetero male specifically, reaction to intimacy with a trans woman, and his response when he was called on it was to say that he was surprised the people didn't like it because, quote, I shouldn't say quote because this is a paraphrase from memory, but his response was, "You don't see a lot of stupid homosexuals." And there are like 3 different things wrong with that sentence, and I think that was part of the point. It's almost like he was deliberately answering in character as Peter Griffin. And, people would point that out and act like it's supposed to be a defense of it. Oh, he's saying it to be funny. It's like, yes, but he's clearly mastered the kind of funny that is actually just funny and not at all mean-spirited, spiteful, damaging, or dangerous. But he doesn't just, humor is hard. And but when you're going out of your way, when you're veering out of your way, and I almost feel like I shouldn't even address the default defense of shows like Family Guy, which is, oh, he's an equal opportunity offender. We see how stupid Peter is as a heterosexual white male every week. It's like, yeah, but, you know, people aren't murdering their dates when they find out that they were a heterosexual white cisgendered male. It's that nobody's going after the Peter Griffins of the world. You know, if you look like Peter Griffin, you are basically a safe and secure member of human society. It's not, your humanity is not being contested. Your right to bodily integrity and personal security are not up for debate. And you know, the questioner mentioned the fact that he's being rewarded for his asshole-ish bigotry, and I would need more lead time to really articulate a response to that. I don't disagree with it. I just think it's unfortunate that a show that has such hilarious potential is just mired in coming back to the well on these stupid and bigoted jokes. And you know, it's well, when I talk about the show being mired, I think that's actually letting Seth MacFarlane off too lightly, because this is not something that's happening. This is a decision that's being made, and he's the showrunner. It's his name on it. So I shouldn't talk about it in a passive sense. This is something that he does. He keeps going back to that well, and there's just, it's not like the show would be boring and unfunny if it wasn't mean. There's just, at this point I'm kind of repeating myself on that, so I'm gonna stop this one here. But yeah, I think Family Guy has a lot of hilarious bits in it, and by that very same token, it demonstrates how unnecessary it is for Seth MacFarlane to go around and effectively punch whole segments of his viewing audience, or potential viewing audience, in the kidneys. It's just doesn't need to happen. Dorian, that is no. That's the power cord. I'm sorry. Hey, no. My cat is trying to help me make this video, so I'm gonna end this one here.